Hi,
Hello. Hi, my name is Jake. What's your name?
my name is Young.
Okay. And can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Um, I'm Vietnamese. I'm a high school student. I'm 17 now, and my hobbies are reading books, playing sports, and I think, yeah, I think that's all.
No, that's a great introduction, Dung. And do you live in Ho Chi Minh, like a big city, or a smaller city in Vietnam?
I live in, I think I live in a countryside,
Oh, okay.
live in the Central Highlands,
Mhm.
a province called Gia Lai.
Oh, nice. That's great. That's a good place to grow up. I grew up in rural America. My name is Jake, by the way. I'm 29 years old, so almost double your age. But yeah, I work mostly with pilots and tutor here on Cambly. Same hobbies too, man. I like to read. Um, what's some of your favorite books that you've read? Have you ever read any books in English?
Um, I've tried to to read books in
Mhm,
English.
mhm.
It's a little too hard
Yeah, for
for
sure.
me,
Yeah, for sure.
but I read a lot. Uh, I I think I'm not intelligent enough, maybe, to like understand all the books I've read, but I read a lot, like The Alchemist, uh, The Mockingbird, To Kill the Mockingbird,
Yeah,
and The Thornbirds, and so on.
awesome, man. That's great. So, To Kill a Mockingbird, phenomenal. That's required reading for high school students in America, 17. So, if you can read that, don't doubt your capabilities, your intelligence, because that's a great book. The person that wrote that book is from my hometown in Alabama. It's a very famous author. Her name's Harper Lee. Um, this is where I grew up, so this book is very important to my state, my people, where I'm from. Uh, and then The Alchemist, another great book, great read, high level too, a lot of good vocabulary there. So yeah, just keep with it, man. Don't give up. I know the alphabet's completely different, so I could only imagine, what that's like trying to switch from reading Vietnamese characters to English.
Yeah.
But what about your family? Do you have like any brothers or sisters?
I have a sibling, uh, a younger brother. His name is Dad,
Okay.
and he's 10 years younger than me. He's 7 years old now.
Oh wow, yeah. Quite a little gap in between you two. But anyways, what about your life? What do you want to do when you're older? Do you want to go from high school straight into college or find a job? What's your goals?
Yeah, I want to go to the college to like in my city. Going to the college is one of the best way to be success in your life.
Mhm.
But if in the future everything change, like if in the future going to the college is not important anymore, if the college degree is less important, then I think I will go straight to work because I think I'm learning at home and my English is not very bad.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. There's a lot of great websites. I'll type one right now if you haven't heard of it, called memrise.com. Have you heard of this website?
Yeah.
It's free.
So
Yeah.
what, what does it get to me?
Yeah, it's a free website, Dung, and you can learn new vocabulary and sentences and structures, grammar tests, all kinds of stuff. It's a good practice. I think internet helps a lot of people, but what kind of field would you like to go into? What kind of work do you want to do?
Um, I think I want to be a
Oh,
businessman
mhm.
or an architect.
Ooh.
They I think they are related to my character, my yeah, I think my character.
Yeah, for sure. I think um, that's two good things. You know, you can kind of be your own boss if that's what you want to do with both of those jobs. I will say, as an architect, though, would you need to live in a city like a Ho Chi Minh, Hanoi, or Da Nang or something to become an architect? And are you okay with relocating and moving away from your hometown?
Yeah, I have a my family. Uh, we have a plan to big cities in the
Mhm.
future.
Yeah.
One one reason is because the economy in my place now is a little off,
Hmm.
a little bad,
Yeah.
and we think that staying here is not good for our future. So
Yeah.
yeah, the other thing is my college is most of the good college are in the cities,
Hmm.
so I have to move to the city anyway.
Okay, so it's just going to be like not just you. You wouldn't be leaving your family. Hopefully, they could come along and you could go with them or something. I see. I see what you mean. That's interesting because I guess it's the same thing that's happening here in the Philippines, where the GDP is growing, so the economy looks good to like other
Yeah,
countries, other people, but there's smaller, more local cities are just dying. This happened in America too. They can't keep people in the city, small cities. Everybody moves to New York City, Los Angeles, Seattle to find work because that's where the good jobs are at. Um, I wish they could figure out a way to fix that, though. I don't know if there's ever going to be a fix, but
yeah. If uh, people they move to the city too much,
mhm.
I think then the economy it will develop not equally. Like the rich people become more and more rich,
Mhm.
while the poor people they still stuck in their poverty.
Yeah,
So it's a bad thing if we don't fix it soon.
I see. You're right. But I've worked jobs that paid really well once I got out of the military, and now I have a job that I just enjoy. It doesn't pay nowhere close to what I used to make, but I enjoy it a lot more. It's not as dangerous, it's not as demanding. So ultimately, I'm happy, I guess. And that's what I think a lot of Vietnamese people are like too. It seems like when we watch shows in America, like, for example, President Obama went to Vietnam and he met with Anthony Bourdain and they had like a beer in Vietnam and they talked about like the people a little bit, kind of inspiring in a lot of ways. So you're right. Um, it's sad that people can't get out of these poverty holes that they're in, and the rich get richer, the poor get poorer. But I don't know. I guess just you got to find ways to be happy at the end of the day. Um,
And I think in the future, the however, I think in the future the modern technology becomes better and the position of I mean the cities and countryside will no longer be different because we can work in the
yeah,
countryside on the
right.
internet, on the social medias, and so on, but still make the same value as people in the city.
Yeah, that's something that they're pushing here in the Philippines. They're trying to get more people to be able to work at home because traffic's
Yeah,
horrible here. There's too many cars on the road, too many people using the public transportation that we have, and um, you know they want people to stay at home and work. And I think that's a good initiative to have. Once you, like you said, once internet becomes like 5G everywhere, it could be a lot easier to do this. So yeah, maybe in the future you could move back to your hometown and stay there and try to work that way. Uh, business. I think you could own a business in anything. It could just be needs to be practical. Um, so, what about your parents? What kind of work do your parents do? No.
They are sandals and shoe seller in the
Oh
market.
wow. Okay. Do you ever help them out at all? Like, um,
Yeah, I try to help them, but I think the job, there are many jobs, work, like uh, showing the, I
yeah.
don't know. I mean, I have to spend time on learning,
Mm,
so I rarely help them.
right.
But uh, I still try to help them with the housework and help them like show the store,
Right.
like show everything out
Yeah.
when we open. Yeah, I think. I try to I I want to learn how to sell things
Mhm.
from them, and but they refuse because uh, teaching how to selling shoes is very hard, and if I still have to go to the school, so it won't be worth it,
I see.
worth the time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. One thing I noticed, my wife, she's from the Philippines. One thing that's very popular here is people have like Facebook live groups and they just go online and they're like, we've got this. And then people will make bids. It's really easy to sell this way. And then there's companies like Grab. I don't know if you have Grab in Vietnam or La
yeah,
La Move. And you can just ship it and the person pays for the shipping and they come pick it up and then take it via motorbike to the the customer. So yeah, there's a lot of ways to like improve, and I think it's great that you want to help out, but they're right though. Your education should come first, man. I'm glad you do housework. That's good enough, that's shows responsibility. But um what did you do this weekend? How's your weekend been?
I'm in the middle of my summer vacation, so um, every weekdays are the same.
Yeah, every day is pretty much the same, yeah.
Yeah, so my weekday is like other days. Wake up, um, learning and play sports
Yeah.
every day.
Yeah.
Every day is like
I
that.
see. Yeah, and actually, a couple of months ago, there was the Champions League finals. I don't know if you follow like soccer or football, but there was the Champions League finals. So me and my friend, he's a Brit. He's from UK. I'm a huge Tottenham fan, so of course I wanted to see Tottenham and Liverpool play. But we decided to go to a bar in the business district or whatever and have a beer and watch him. Actually, I ran into like a group of Vietnamese guys and found out that actually football or soccer, according to them, they say it's really popular there. Is that true?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. In Vietnam people love football a lot.
Wow, that's
Uh,
cool, man.
yeah, our national team whenever it won
Yeah,
any thing,
yeah.
we get everyone gets on their
Yeah,
bike,
yeah,
to,
going.
and
Yeah,
they are all over the street
yeah,
like ants.
yeah,
They bring the flag, the
yeah.
Vietnamese flag with them, and here,
I see.
yeah,
Yeah.
we are love football.
Ah, that's one.
We love football a lot.
Yeah.
However, don't. I do play football, but I don't love it very
Mm,
much,
okay.
and I only watch the national team
Right,
play.
right.
But I rarely watch the international uh, championship like uh, Champion League.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, like a World Cup or
So
something, maybe if the World Cup's
yeah,
on. I see. Well, it's still fascinating that it's so popular because it's not super popular anywhere else in Asia. It's not popular here. It's getting bigger in South Korea because they've got a few good players. Japan, so. Another country that's getting more, but apparently it's been popular for like 30 years in Vietnam. I just didn't know this at all.
yeah.
That's cool though.
Yeah.
What's some of your favorite sports though?
I like basketball and
Oh,
volleyball. The sports require a lot of hands
yeah.
movement. Yeah. Um. However, it's rain season here, so I I don't play very regularly because it often rains and our court it's it's outdoor court, so
See.
whenever it rains we can't play.
I understand. Yeah, same here. It's typhoon season. Do you guys get typhoons in Vietnam, or does it kind of not hit too hard?
Yeah.
It does. Okay. Um,
Um. Yeah, Vietnam is our country. Uh, the beach
mhm.
it runs along the. I mean, half half of my country. I don't know. I mean, my country it has a lot of
Yeah,
beach,
it's pretty much
and
90% beach. It's just a little strip of land that runs along
yeah,
the beach. It's pretty cool.
yeah. So we usually get typhoon and storm and so on. I live in the Highlands, so typhoon and storm it doesn't damage my place
Oh,
much,
I see.
and as much as Hanoi City or Ho Chi Minh City.
Oh, okay, I see. So yeah, you have like the Mekong, Halong Bay, some of these famous bodies of water.
Yeah,
Have you ever been to any of these places, like Halong Bay or something?
yeah, I've been to Ha Long Bay since I was only I think 3
Oh, wow.
or 4 years
Oh,
old,
wow.
so I don't
Yeah.
remember much about it.
No.
But yeah, I think it's very beautiful, and I see a lot of pictures and things about it.
Yeah.
However, I see I see it when I was a little
Hmm.
kid, so I don't remember anything.
Okay. Yeah. Maybe you have a chance or opportunity to see it again soon. Maybe. Next thing for your English though, do you ever watch like English movies, television series, or YouTube documentaries, TED Talks, anything like this?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I watch them a lot.
Okay. Do you use Netflix or anything like that?
I don't, but I watch like in Vietnam. I don't know Vietnamese website.
Mhm.
Um, it's kind of sad, but Vietnamese websites about film and uh, things like that.
Yeah.
It use the film without um, without license.
Oh, that's okay. It's
Without,
everywhere. It's no problem in my opinion. It's not bad. I think it's fine. I bootleg or whatever, illegally stream stuff too. Um, what's some of your favorite shows that you watch?
yeah, I love Marvel
That's
series
good.
about superheroes.
Yeah,
I think everyone love it.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
good. Um, what about anime? Is anime popular, like Japanese anime?
yeah. Teenagers here they love anime a
Yeah.
lot. Like everyone knows it.
Okay, that's cool. Well, yeah, you get to taste a little bit of everything. Uh, Recommendation is if you watch like a Japanese anime like Attack on Titan or Shingeki no Kyojin, watch it with the English subtitles. I think that could help you with your reading.
Yeah.
Um, it,
The time is up now, so yeah, it was a nice
yeah,
conversation and
yeah.
nice to meet you. So
Likewise, share the video and you get 15 more minutes.